Hey besties, today I'm excited to talk to you about a game changer in the world of delicious chef-crafted meals. I'm talking about CookUnity. Now, CookUnity is not your average meal delivery service. These meals aren't popping out of some soulless warehouse. The chefs you see on TV or in five-star kitchens, well, those are the chefs that make your CookUnity meal. From Food Network alums to James Beard Award winners, these chefs are experts at balancing flavor and nutrition, making it easy and enjoyable for you to eat well. It's almost like having your own personal food expert in every city. CookUnity has a wide range of meals with over 7 dietary preferences to choose from, including gluten-free, paleo, and, vegan options. They have a variety that suits everyone's taste buds and lifestyle. Plus, these delicious meals start with the best ingredients. CookUnity chefs use humanely raised meat and organic ingredients when possible, as well as flavor-boosted, fresh, seasonal products. The best part, the subscription is super flexible. You can pause, skip weeks, or cancel at any time. Check out this beef bourguignon with roasted fingerling potatoes, a creation by the amazing chef Dustin Taylor. The flavors are unreal, and the best part, no cleanup and no meal planning. Meals are chilled and sent fresh, never frozen, so that way they're ready to heat and eat when you are. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to cookunity.com/BEFRS50 or click the link in the description below. Use my personal code BEFRS50 to get 50% off your first order of CookUnity meals. Go on and explore the incredible world of CookUnity. Your taste buds will thank you. Now, on to the show.
In this video, we're taking on extreme seafood, from the very affordable
This is a new type of restaurant that I've not been to before.
to the very expensive, right here in New York City.
Your tasting menu is $298 per person.
Correct.
How do we get to that price?
But first, let's back up. Our East Coast seafood tour takes us from Portland, Maine, all the way down to the Big Apple. Here, you'll find one of the world's biggest seafood markets, second in size only to Tsukiji Market in Japan.
This is Fulton Fish Market in New York City, and it is 3 a.m. This is the earliest call time I've ever had in my life. What is it with fish people being nocturnal?
This central seafood hub means that delightful creatures from near and far end up in New York City's best restaurants. From affordable, pick-your-own-fish Greek joints
Greek seafood. How is it different from any other type of seafood preparation?
to Michelin-rated restaurants with some of the most expensive seafood menus in the city.
Fish and seafood, they're difficult to work with compared to steak, pork. In spite of that, why do you choose to have such a heavy focus on fish and seafood here?
But before we dine, we gotta go get some fish.
What time does this place get cracking in the morning? Because it's 3 a.m. and it's going at a pretty good clip right now.
Yeah, 1 o'clock, the pallets start dropping, ice starts getting thrown on the fish, and the buyers start rolling in.
In 1822, Manhattan witnessed the inception of Fulton Fish Market, renowned as one of the oldest seafood markets in the USA.
The Brooklyn Bridge built over the market 65 years after starting out.
The market's relocation to the Bronx in 2005 expanded its footprint to 400,000 square feet, securing its position as the world's second largest seafood market. In 2013, they went digital, letting folks from all over America snag their favorite seafoods.
The co-op, which is the Fulton Fish Market, is 20-some individually family-run businesses, some of which are 6th generation, predates the U.S. Civil War. They all have direct connections with the fishermen. The fishermen go out, they catch, and they know to send it here. They get paid immediately, and we sell it.
Boasting annual sales exceeding $1 billion and a remarkable daily turnover of 13 to 15 million pounds of seafood, this market consistently amazes even the most frequent patrons. Right now, I'm hunting down the juiciest, most exotic ocean treasure I can find. Treasure that I'll soon bring to 2 vastly different restaurants where I'll see how they treat this meat. And Bobby here has a very promising offer.
Bobby, put her there. I feel like I'm gonna die. It's so goddamn cold in here. It's like 32 in here?
30.
Below freezing. I like it.
Starting out as a clam digger, Bobby developed a deep affection for the fish market he once provided for. After over 5 decades of selling experience, he's now a tuna expert.
Where do you think the best tuna in the world comes from?
I would have to say the Northeast right here this time of year. The Japanese might disagree that they have a certain area where they like their tuna better, but you really can't beat this.
Can we try it out?
Sure. So if this was a bluefin tuna, this belly would be like that fat. And that's where you get your otoro, chutoro.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Cheers.
Go for it. The taste of fat. Feel the fat?
It tastes amazing. The only thing missing is some sake.
Well, I have some scotch upstairs, but
It's very rich, oily, but a very neutral flavor. I love it.
this is the local big eye tuna. So this is the loin. This would be the akami, the red meat. So you can see the fat down here by the skin. That's toward the outside of the fish. The fish has to keep itself warm.
I keep my fat on the outside too.
Cheers. Again, the fat, first thing that hits you, more flavor, more pronounced, I think.
Definitely more flavor to it. Less fat, cold, clean, beautiful. I love it. I want to ask you a couple questions about New York City. Around the USA, some cities are known as seafood cities. Is New York City a seafood city?
I think so. The culture has been that they eat things from the ocean and from the streams and estuaries around New York City. Back in the 20s, and even before that, the average New Yorker ate 600 oysters a year.
Now you could buy like a car with that much money. Has the world of seafood in New York City changed a lot from the time you started?
Oh, definitely. When I started in 1972, there wasn't that much imports. There wasn't farmed salmon even. Now, of course, we get fish from everywhere. And I mean everywhere, every continent, even Antarctica. And as the culture of the city changes, they bring their cultural tastes also. So everything comes in.
Tuna sashimi is amazing, but I'm craving a more unconventional and intriguing seafood. Pioneer vendor Warren may have just the thing.
Warren, put her there.
How are you?
Pleasure seeing you this early this morning. I stopped here because you have a fish I've never seen before. Now, I have seen a pomfret, but every time I've seen a pomfret, it's about this big. And then I come here, I'm told it's the same type of fish, at least the same species, but it's gigantic. Can I pick it up?
Please.
This is the biggest pomfret I've ever seen in my life.
Pomfret are a family of deep-sea dwellers scattered around the globe. This fella is an Atlantic pomfret, stretching up to 40 inches and diving as deep as 3,300 feet below the surface.
You know, it's a deep, deep fish, so the density of the meat is really tight, so it's gonna take to anything you do. What we'll do is we'll fillet one for you and we'll show you. It's a really nice, tight, translucent meat, has a nice oil and has a nice flavor platform.
Well, let's slice her open.
Yeah, let's do it. The fish is from One Cheese, North Carolina, and it's kind of a bycatch, but it's really a treat. We don't see it all season long. It's only a certain part of the year that we really get into. As you can see, a beautiful, nice, thin bloodline. That's something that would look great in the sushi bar.
I'd eat that.
You're going to.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's almost irony. And you're right, very dense, but cold, fresh, delicious. I love it.
Intrigued by the giant pomfret's potential, I'm packing it up as a surprise gift for Spiro, the maestro of this town's favorite wallet-friendly seafood stop. So, will he love and accept my seafood offering,
Have you cooked one of these before?
No, I haven't.
or simply show me the door?
I think he hates the pomfret.
Beyond your ordinary Greek eatery, Astoria Seafood is a 2-in-1 restaurant with no menu, a bring-your-own bottle policy, and an open floor for spontaneous live performances. But I'd be lost without the guidance of second-generation owner Spiro.
Can you tell me in just a couple sentences, what is the concept behind this restaurant?
It's really a retail market / restaurant. So you come in, buy fish, take it home, cook it at home, or you could actually tell us what you want to do with it, and we make it for you.
I know you don't usually do this, but I brought my own fish. It's right here in this cooler. I'm going to show
right.
you that soon to see if it's something you think you could work with.
Okay.
You've heard of a pomfret, right?
Pomfret, yes. Yes.
This is a freaking giant pomfret.
Okay.
A huge one.
See that?
Have you ever seen one this big?
I've seen them that big, yeah?
Oh, okay. For me, it's a first. Have you cooked one of these before?
No, I haven't, but it looks like it's a dark, more oily-based fish, and those are usually my favorite.
Are you up for the challenge?
Sure.
My pomfret is destined for 2 Greek-style dishes. For our first dish, the pomfret fillets go through a 4-step skincare routine with salt, pepper, garlic, and secret spices.
Greek seafood. How is it different from any other type of seafood preparation?
It's a Mediterranean swing on it. Grill is probably the biggest thing that we do. It's done with virgin olive oil and fresh garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, lemon.
Then they relax on the grill until their skin is tan and crispy.
What are some of the most classic fish that you serve here?
There's a bunch that are local, a bunch from South America, also from the Mediterranean. There's a bronzino, black sea bass, red snapper. All those fish are beautiful fish.
The grilled pomfret's fillets are dressed up with garlic, oil, asparagus, broccoli, onion, tomato, and vinegar.
Pleasure. Very nice to meet you. How does this look to you?
Excellent.
Joining us at the table, Spiro's father and founder of Astoria Seafood, Vasilis.
We can do it kind of family style, right?
Yeah, so, yeah.
We all dig in. This is one of the thickest fillets I've ever seen in my life. Cheers.
Nice.
That's delicious.
First time I'm eating pomfret. It has a very good texture.
Yeah, it's very soft, it's very flaky, and the seasoning is incredible. What's interesting is early this morning at Fulton Market, I tried the raw version of this fish. It tasted like blood. It was very irony, but now that flavor completely gone.
Like I said, this is the first time I've had pomfret, and I think it's not bad at all.
In New York, that's a compliment, right?
Yeah. No,
not
it's a very
bad.
good. It's a very good fish.
For our second dish, pomfret fillets are rubbed down with salt, pepper, garlic, some secret spices, and a garlic marinade. Then they're sandwiched between 2 layers of fresh onion, tomato, and bell pepper. Our chef tops it off with loads of feta cheese and an olive oil lemon mixture, then tosses a plate in the oven.
I don't think I've ever had cheese melted on a fillet unless it was a filet-o-fish.
A lot of people ain't crazy about it. I kind of...
You kind of like it?
I enjoy it.
Delicious.
That's really good. These are the flavors I think of when I think Mediterranean. It's so fresh. You got the lemon, the olive oil, the fresh vegetables. It's really incredible. I like the cheese a lot. It adds a little personality.
But this sexy dish isn't enough to hold back my temptation to add even more to the table. So Spiro has nominated Best in Show a black sea bass.
Black sea was a local fish from the ocean. It's a nice fish. It's fatty.
And what's the best way? Do you like score it and fry it, or you
No,
grill
we
it?
just grill it whole.
Our second fish for today's meal is gutted and clean. Next, it's flavored with salt, pepper, garlic, and homemade spices before being grilled whole. While the fish sizzles, I learn more about Vasily.
So, you were born in Greece. When did you come to the USA?
1968. I left the Greece for better life. Well, United States always is better, you know?
Between the 1950s and 1970s, Greece experienced an exodus of over 1 million, driven by the aftermath of World War II and an economic crisis. America welcomed nearly 130,000 of them. Astoria became home to the second largest Greek diaspora in the world.
My brothers will live in Astoria, a lot of community there. Everything is, most of it is a Greek.
After arriving in the USA, Vasilis continued his family's traditional job as a fisherman.
Did you find a better life here?
It's okay, sure. Make a big family, a lot of grandchildren.
12 years ago, he retired and opened Astoria Seafood.
Right here we have the sea bass. Where do I start?
My favorite is the neck part, which is this piece here. This is the clean meat up on top, no bones, no nothing.
Try it out. That's really nice.
It's got a fatty skin, it's got a fatty texture, has a little more character.
I agree. A little bit more flavor to the meat, less neutral. It's a bold flavor. A little bit more oily, a little bit more fatty. It's almost smoky a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Can you find food like this all around Astoria?
You'll find good food, you know. And Astoria is a huge melting pot around the 70s and 80s. Astoria was primarily Greek, but now you have maybe 150 different countries, people coming in and out of here, you know, from Vietnamese to Italian to Greek to Egyptian to Moroccan. You have all the cultures in one area.
I still have a lot to learn about New York, but it seems like it makes sense initially when a city like this comes together that in the beginning, people would tightly cluster with those who they know, those with whom they share a language and culture and customs and so on. But by the third generation, they're just American. What do you think about the future of Astoria is going to be likely less and less Greek?
Well, I think it's lost a lot of its identity from back in the days, but it's just turning into something a little bit more world-oriented. Our kids grew up with all different cultures. I grew up with all different people. It's just a beautiful thing.
So, no issue, no qualms?
No qualms. That's progress. That's evolution in this neighborhood.
Our most expensive seafood meal takes place in the world's most expensive metropolis, Manhattan. And right now, I'm headed to a restaurant with one of New York's most expensive tasting menus.
Your tasting menu is $298 per person. How do we get to that price?
With me, an offering, my final mystery seafood from Fulton Fish Market. But will it meet the standards of this 2 Michelin star chef?
Chef, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
How you feeling?
Really, really good.
I wish I could say the same. I woke up at 1:50 this morning so I could smell like fish.
Chef James Kent is the conductor in this 2 Michelin-starred restaurant known as Saga. His menu is a symphony of European techniques, harmonizing with global flavors and inspiration, with seafood playing a prominent role.
For you, what is the biggest challenge in sourcing good quality seafood?
Seafood is almost always bad. And I say that because it has a life, and every fishmonger has this depreciating asset that they got fish to sell. So like even our best fish purveyor, we need to hold their feet to the fire. Like when they said whole fish, you'll see the eyes are clear, and they probably showed you why it is a pristine ingredient. If you like order it filleted, they find the worst fish and fillet and give it to you to see if they'll slip it through.
Well, today I'm the one who is delivering ingredients to you. I see you've got some sea urchins. I've never seen sea urchins like this. It looks like it's grass growing on them instead of these spiky needles. Where do these come from?
So they're diver caught in Massachusetts. They dive down and they dig in and they grab them, they pick them off, bring them up, they'll clean them off. They're excellent, actually. They're very good.
So what do you think of these, the quality of these ones that I brought you today?
I think they look good.
I've had sea urchins in Tokyo, didn't love them, felt like they were really metallic tasting at the end. But then I tried them again in Vietnam, I tried them in the Faroe Islands, loved it, very different flavor. Here, these are from Massachusetts. So should we break into some of these and see how they taste?
So this is the reproductive organ of this. They look like little caviar. That is like a waste product. I've never eaten this before.
I probably accidentally have. It smells really neutral, which I guess is what you want, right?
This is a good thing. You don't want stuff to smell fishy. Smells fishy means that it's old.
Cheers.
Creamy,
Super creamy.
not that minerally stuff you're talking about.
No, this might be the best one I've ever had.
Only in New York.
This is really good because it's just about that fatty taste and feeling, and there's not a lot of excess baggage to go with it. That is really good. All right, note to self, start cleaning my uni.
The sea urchin is set to become one element in a collection of many coming together to shape the Kento box, a bento box reimagined by Chef Kent.
I love the idea about breaking bread. Especially at this level, traditional fine dining restaurants, they give you one thing, it's perfect, you eat it, and you go away. And then for us, a lot of the things that we do is very much like this. This is shared. And it sits in the center of the table, and you fight over things. But you're like, yo, I'm hungry.
I'll take a whole box.
This vibrant box encourages you to embrace spontaneity. Select any item that appeals to you and savor it in your own unique way.
There's some fat, beautiful scallops.
This is XO sauce. So there's a little bit of spice, and this is a crab jelly.
Only in New York.
That first bite was amazing. Scallop is perfectly cooked, almost like melting on my tongue. The XO sauce has a nice punch to it, a little bit of heat, really good.
Served as the intro to a 7-course tasting menu, this edible work of art reflects the culmination of multiple days of preparation for every single component, plus Chef India's painstakingly meticulous assembly.
So there's a bottom and a top for each box. Top is for the fish, the bottom is for the veg. So this is the sweet potato compressed in olive oil, orange peel, salt, and then we cook it in a sous vide and then it gets fried. The sweet potato chips, we toss in a little bit of cilantro powder.
So what is this base right here?
This is a strudel waffle with chive.
All right, hit it with some uni, hit it with some of that salmon egg, throw it back.
Every day I look at you and I think
That's awesome.
I must have done.
What kind of fish is right here?
The white is escalar, and then the snapper.
Is this seaweed, right?
Nori. And this is when it gets fun. You throw one of these on here.
Hit it with some eggs.
Yeah, you switch it up.
Oh.
Dude, there's no wrong way. Those are the first thing I've eaten all day.
Me too, except for I had Subway for lunch. But it was like a high-end Subway.
Yo,
Your tasting menu is $298 per person. How do we get to that price?
initially, when we opened this restaurant, we looked at other restaurants in New York that we playing in the same pool with. So we basically landed at that price point. And then we backed all the food to make sure that the business worked.
And so that's been working.
Yeah, we're doing good. We fooled everyone.
Our final dish, plucked from the tasting menu, is a ramen-inspired soup crafted personally by Chef Kent. He extracts a glistening fish steak from a shining red snapper.
Fish and seafood, they're difficult to work with compared to steak, pork. In spite of that, why do you choose to have such a heavy focus on fish and seafood here?
You know, it shows skill. Like to cook a delicate piece of fish where you cook it over just by a few seconds. Man, I get so sad when someone messes up food because like, yo, this fish was swimming in the ocean, living its life, chilling. And I'm like, yo, you f***ed it up. And now we can throw it away.
It deserved more.
When I die, I want them to cure my leg and like slice like prosciutto.
Grilled with a whisper of salt, the snapper steak becomes the centerpiece, harmonizing with a cured quail egg, a decadent cube of foie gras, mung bean noodles, and a slice of pickled radish. The dish enters the table with a steaming pork broth on the side.
It smells amazing. Where should we start?
I would start with the broth. That foie fat, that pork.
Yeah, it's rich, savory, and a little sour too.
Yeah, we like acid.
The snapper's incredible, and it's very salty on top in a good way. The texture is really impressive. It kind of melts in your mouth. Not so different from that scallop. Oh my God, I'm gonna eat these noodles here.
So it's a mung bean noodle. It's not like a pole noodle, so it's not like a spaghetti or like a traditional like ramen noodle where it has like that like bite, that tooth. You know, it's a little
Yeah,
more.
very delicate. Somewhat similar to our rice noodle in how it's delicate and it soaks up that broth right away. Really good. I want to ask, this restaurant has 2 Michelin stars.
Yeah.
Was that always the goal?
Any accolade is a byproduct of a great restaurant. Do I think we have the ability to get 3 stars at some point? I do. Would I want that? 100%. Is that the goal? That is not necessarily the goal. The goal is to create the best restaurant we can. For me, I'm like, we are gonna be a great fucking restaurant and we're gonna do the things that we've all done our whole careers at a high level.
But let me ask that though, as a standalone question. If you get the 3, what happens next?
We keep it 3. You know, at the end of the day, the mission doesn't change. We just create a badass fucking restaurant. Like, what's the best that we can do in this space?
Chef,
Yes.
thank you very much. Let's go. Appreciate it.
Amazing.
Let's go white.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
Kyle, put her there. You're working with Montauk Fishing Company.
Yes.
I memorized it.
There you
It's
go.
right there. No, I said fishing and you agreed. It's seafood company. This is a new type of restaurant that I've not been to before, and I've been to over 20 restaurants.
I think a few more than that.
Yeah, probably.
I think a few more.
You're probably right. All right, so right here we have a Chilean sea bass, and this is its mouth. This is its tail for swimming. No, it's a bass
It's the
shell.
belly. They're belly fat.
Somebody went in the water and picked these by hand. They could have died. They may have, actually.
They could have died.
Boom, that is the end of this video. I want to thank everybody from Fulton Fish Market, everybody from Astoria Seafood, and from Saga for helping us out with this video. It was an iconic adventure throughout New York City, the land where anything is possible. If you can make it here in New York selling seafood, you can sell seafood anywhere. This is just video number 2 in our all-out East Coast seafood tour going from Maine to Miami. Coming up next, even more seafood in a place south of here, a little place called Maryland, where I plan to get crabs. Otherwise, that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.